Come and search in my thoughts, I'm hoping she won't shoot me down. If she ain't the one for the night, I know others in town. Trying to do right. If she go bye, being so insane thing. That's just what time. If you say that you're gone, I just act like it's nothing to me. But you say that you love me, it's something I didn't believe. Back on my bullshit, stuck on my ways, always ignored them, on bad behavior. Should've done right. You say I lie. Showed them the light. Now there's no chillin' with you. This, that, on my mistakes. 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 This one for you. This one for you. This one for I ain't gon' see you again. This one for you. This one for you. This one for the lost me in love and pain. This one for you. 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 Summertime. Call it shit. All aboard. Brace the dick. Love at work. Wish I could do magic just like Dumbledore. Would we be a better fit if I wasn't so reckless? Never did I leash onto you, wasn't looking a benefit. Follow me down this road. Where we end, I should've been no. Hopping the heart about 2 years ago. Down with the thing, you know how it go. You were a class act that could've played it through a stage full. Play was full, never knew I was capable of playing you. That was too late for you. I was out of my mind, oh nah. Blame it on the wine, oh la. Really not the type for drama. Still I pay the price for karma. You say I lie. Should've done right. Showed them the light. There's no chip with you. This, that, on my mistakes. 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 This one for you. This one for you. This one for I ain't gon' see you again. This one for you. This one for you. This one for the lost me in love and pain. This one for you. 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 Summertime.
Shout out to Antidote, man. I remember we were in the studio here recorded that, man. It's different. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing on this
Saturday.
hot ass Saturday? I don't know. It's not like the weather was good this morning when I got up to go to the gym, but it was like after I got back, it started to get like a little testy. Like I had to throw the AC on and shit like that.
Yeah, there's no cloud coverage, so the sun is just beaming on you.
Just right there.
Yeah,
like,
so it's
remember
running
me?
up. Yeah, it's a nice beach day, so y'all want to get out, do
Yeah, I was
something.
telling the young lady that day because, like, I think yesterday was her birthday or something like that. I was like, why don't you go to the beach and, kick your feet up. Relax. Heat's coming back this week, so for y'all, I think it's supposed to be, like, in the mid-upper 80s all week long.
Y'all motherfuckers better enjoy it. That's it. Y'all better enjoy it. That's it. Well, we
I think
know
we'll
we
have
in
a bad
the fall.
winter. Definitely bad winter. Definitely think we're going to...
We had a real good one last year.
Yeah. I think we had, like, one day we had sprinkles.
That's it.
It's a nice little sprinkle or whatever, and that was it.
That is it.
I don't think we're going to get away with that shit this week. All right, it was a good job. What we do is we give you all the greatest information. What's going on with finances, what's going on with the government. And we also hit you with a topic here and there, what's going on in the world, how to better make money, find better jobs, whatever the situation may be. This is what we always do. I am Truth. Across from me is the man with 5,000 names, as usual. Mr. Jeff Shears, a.k.a. The Plug, a.k.a. Mr. Socks. How are you today, sir?
I'm good, man. My Saturday's going better than what I thought it was, so I'm trying to keep that going. That's about it, man. That's about it.
You say you running back in the gym tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. After, like I said, going to the chiropractor, like I feel like my body's ready. Like get my back in there so I can really go in and adjust. I'm in seeing form and already I've been losing a little bit of pounds, but
Yeah.
like now I'm just
Yeah,
sitting around goofing. I'm like, all right, I got to get back in a routine that'll just keep me satisfied. That's it.
tell your man I'm coming through, yo. Those you may not know, because I didn't know until recently that on a lot of medical plans, chiropractor is covered now.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all gotta start checking that out.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I,
yeah.
I need him to break me apart, boy. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I definitely feel after I adjust my neck. So that's it, man. That's it.
be watching those videos and stuff. They got this one girl, very attractive, small as hell. She's real short. She be cracking them big ass dudes. That should be having me dying, yo.
I ain't gonna front. Yeah, my first one was a little female chiropractor, and I was physically stronger than her, and I was more muscular. She would throw me in positions. Put your leg here, crack, 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 crack. I was like, oh, yep. I was like, oh my god. She was like, that feels better, doesn't it? I was like, my god.
So break it down to me, because I want to do it. I guess maybe I have to do it. Maybe I'm a little nervous. What's going on? Like I'm scared they might break something type situation. You know, I'm a lot older than you. So how does it feel, your body wise, and what would you think would be the benefits of getting, you know, your get adjusted?
So if you ever been in a car accident, been hit, played contact sports, you name it, fighting all the time, running and falling, jumping out of apartments, whatever it is, your body starts to lose its natural alignment. So some people have spine issues. Shit is shifted, curved. Hip issues, you know, it should be out of whack. Shit here. Your body's not sitting the way it is. Me now, I'm sitting hunched. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And instead of like forcing myself up for a natural position, you can adjust that shit with learning muscular behavior, meaning like working out or wearing something that is going to put you there, and adjusting of your bones, because your body's always compensating for it. So if a lot of people put weight on one side of their body before the other. So they on their left, it may be more heavy than the right. And I always do that because my spine is sitting after an accident. It's instead of the plate sitting like this, they sitting like this. So my right side is all contorted, and this one is all loose. You know, my left side is all loose. So it's forcing all the shit there. When they adjust it, it throws it back in that situation. Yes, it goes back, because I'm still doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? But like with training and all that other stuff,
All right.
it'll strengthen the muscle cord to try to keep me in that regular, proper posture. And you start to notice it, like, because it all affects. It's like a domino shit. So it may be pushing on your stomach. Could be pushing on your prostate, fucking up with your liver. You get what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah.
it's you slowly start to see a benefit from it. You know what I mean? You see a lot of big people get adjusted because the weight they get the push back. And so
Right.
with that and losing weight, oh my God, they notice a huge difference. You get what I'm saying? You start to breathe better. So a lot of when my neck gets adjusted, I don't snore as much. And that's from doing this and doing that. It puts it up in this alignment. Now, I don't have a proper pillow, and I know I need a new mattress at home, because then my body slumps back down when I'm sleeping.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? But like when I'm there and I'm that first day, I can breathe.
Okay.
Yeah, shit like that. You start to notice.
I'm gonna go check him out next weekend, Saturday or something, like maybe he has like Saturday something early.
I think he does have weekend hours.
All right, check him out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get his card, so I definitely know. So I'll
Send
definitely know what he needs.
Take a photo, send that over to me. Have him break me up. Cause like, you know, I said I do my supplements. I changed my eating habits. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But you know, I've done the protein shakes before, so it's not like it's new to me. it's chocolate milk, so I could keep that down. It's not an issue or problem. And like I said, I get my one meal. And the only crazy thing is, you see me in ShopRite supermarket with the whole box of low sodium sunflower seeds, and I'm there because they come 12 per box. So I'm just boop boop because they won't let me scan the whole box.
The
So I
whole
gotta do
box
each
to
one
get out, yeah.
individually and shit like that. Tell me, man, I'm coming through.
Yeah. If you feel like something is
I
off
know
or
I need it.
hurts,
I know I need it. You know what I mean? Like,
definitely good to get checked out. Yeah.
I've never had it. I've always fluctuated weight, and especially like me losing the weight I've lost in the last year. You know, it's time. You know, I'm doing everything right. So, you know, I want to, get fully so I can really do all the movements properly. Because in CrossFit, it's all about form.
Oh, yeah.
all
Sean
about
used to get that shit done. He would go to chiropractor, and it was very hard because he's just 100. He didn't have no body fat or nothing. They would adjust him for his back, and then he would get acupuncture, and he would get cupping on his back. He said he felt the difference with the cupping, like because it pulls the muscles to one area with the pressure.
Right.
Then it releases it. You know what I mean? And that with a massage and stuff. But shit like that helps. That Western, what is it? Western? Yeah, we're Western. Eastern medicine helps. Yeah.
Like that, and I was telling you about the stretching too. Just stretch you out. Want to be a little more flexible, whatever.
A good proper masseuse, none of them happy ending ladies. A good proper masseuse who went to school and shit for it, because they still got to study, the anatomy and the way the bones. Yeah, you'll notice. Take your leg up, put that shit up here, run your back, crack you. In a sense, they're doing some of that. That's why I say he works with a massage therapist too. But get you all in there, stretch out, can crack that shit in, and be like, yeah, you good. Yeah.
If I can get that all covered under my insurance, I'm there on a regular basis. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence Insurance will cover the massage and all that too. I know they'll cover the chiropractor. I'm not sure about the other.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call my healthcare. I'm like, do y'all cover happy endings?
Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't be the first nigga.
Oh my god.
You would not be the first nigga. You know how many people cover that shit? Try to get them ladies, be like, you guys need to get an HMO number. You be raking it in. Like,
oh man, so I don't know. It may not. I don't know. But I have good insurance because I refuse to do an HMO. So I'll see if it's covered.
Yeah.
All right, man. What's going on? It's been a while. What's going on with these people? They're giving more. They're bringing back. What's going on?
Student loans back September. Unless Uncle Joe does a last minute plan, we don't know. Right now, we know he put in another program so you can try to. Oh my God, I forgot what it was. Reading it about it, you could try to get some of your loans dismissed if you're eligible. That's supposed to go live when student loans hit, but you can sign up for the program now. I don't remember much. I read it in between.
We'll
at
have
work.
that for you guaranteed by next week.
Yeah.
We always want to make sure we give you the actual information on where to go, how
But
to do it.
He's attempting to give y'all stuff.
He's still trying to help out. Even though, I don't know, it's crazy to me. Like, you care more about the creditors than the actual fucking people, so everybody can be in fucking debt.
Well, so it goes hand in hand. Here we go, right? So everybody going to get a lot. So you're talking about maybe let's say 60. We're going to go under the spectrum. 65% of Americans going to get this shit hit on their credit card, right? The credit scores. Whatever the amount is going to take a toll. So it's going to drop you down 50, 60, 70 points, whatever the fuck it is if y'all owe good standing. Everybody's supposed to get back. Allegedly, they're saying everybody's supposed to go back in good standing, but the amount owed is supposed to be blah, 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 blah. Cool. We are facing a recession. Out of 100 economists, those are the people who study this shit, go over the statisticians, go over the numbers of the economy, all this stuff. 60% say we in a recession. They just downgraded the USA credit score, meaning how much the value to our dollar to every other dollar in the country, in the world.
Right.
We dropped. So we are falling. And they keep telling us about the jobs report. We up. They think they made 400-something thousand jobs. And that's what we were talking about a little yesterday with the they talking about now it's the jobs to oh my God. Like what you
technicians,
do. Technician jobs, yeah, all this other shit. Ain't no more of this motherfucking blue white collar shit.
No, it's just done.
Those are the first crew they starting to let go. A lot of companies starting to let motherfuckers go. They were just talking about somebody else supposed to let 5,000 people go. Target about to downsize. CVS is about to downsize and let motherfuckers go. It's about to get nuts. They're saying we got about 2 quarters until we announce. That means come January, we talk about, hey, we are officially in a recession. Food prices still going up. Interest rate went back up. So our credit score went down, and the interest rate went up to another 25 points. And and for good measure, they threw it on there saying this won't be the last time. Just to balance shit out. So now if with a great credit score, you're getting 7.5% interest loans. No more of those 2 and 3.
Ain't no winning.
So it goes to reason. They don't know where we're gonna stand at. When you look at the presidency and all of them, they trying to win the election again. I mean, Donald Trump, they just throwing charges on this nigga. I'm not a Trump fan. I'm just saying. They know because they know he about to come through.
He wants to run again.
Yeah, they know he about to come through like Jordan from the 3-point motherfucking line. Like, I got it. Talking about let me save you.
I think they're trying to hit him with everything. Democrats are going at him so hard, just probably even the Republicans, just to try to prevent him from running again. Like I said, you ain't gotta like the man, but the man didn't lie. He never lied. He told you how he get away with taxes, man, and all that shit. You gotta respect this gangster.
Yeah. So like he a slick mouth motherfucker, and they ain't got time to hear that shit. They don't want to hear it. Neither side of the game. I can't knock him. I can't say that you love him, you hate him, whatever it is. But his people will vote for his ass again if he can come in and turn certain things around. Give jobs back, possibly do something, give money out for the fucking the shit that's gonna hit your credit. You name it. If he can boost this economy in some form, fashion, whatever it is, he gonna do it. He gonna try to do it. He gonna win, and that's what they're scared of.
I mean, why can't Biden do that? So for everyone who could prove they have a loan, instead of the forgiveness shit, like he did with the stimulus payments, won't you just give people who prove they have loans for a certain amount and send each one of those motherfuckers $5,000, $10,000? So Trump did.
Yo, I get it. Yo, I get it. I get it. Y'all got the money. Yeah, I know to do it. He gonna piss off too many of his old homies who eat off that shit. Yo, my nigga, what you say?
And that's what we tell people, man. Unfortunately, these people get into politics because it'll benefit them. They don't give a fuck about you.
That's the main cause.
It doesn't affect you. Their houses is paid for. Their food is paid for. Healthcare is
security,
paid for. Security
kids,
is paid
shit.
for.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't have to pay for shit, so they don't give a fuck about you.
Like I said, come Christmas, it's gonna be rough. Put money aside now. So the student loans. So we're gonna see a big downgrade in a lot of people's credit scores, enough to affect auto loans. We've been calling it for a long time. Repos are up. They're really up.
Them niggas know how to grab your shit and go in 20 seconds, nigga.
Quick. Delinquency rates, 2 months past, they say they through the roof. So a lot of lenders have stopped lending on special, what they call specialty, but that's usually like used cars. So like you used to be able to get a Capital One loan to get a car that's like between now and 2017 and for this amount of money based off your shit. They stopped doing that, and a lot of subprime.
They did just send me a letter.
I'm sure. I'm sure,
I'm like,
but
no, I got the money. I'm good.
but that shit is ending.
Okay.
I just use them because Capital One they could do it in house. So you know the auto guys in there, and they run it your credit through the system. Yeah, credit they took off. They stopped fucking with the auto things.
I thought it was one of my bills because one of my credit cards is Capital One.
No, they got auto.
I got the Walmart. I was like, nigga, my shit is paid. What the fuck? I was like, oh, auto loan. I was like, oh shit.
That's like number 2 or 3 of their business.
Yeah,
you go get a full check. You fill it out with Capital One. Capital One will be like, yo, these are the people we definitely deal with. They'll just take your shit. You're already pre-approved. You pre-approved for X amount of money. Make sure everything is under there. Go ahead and get it.
We gotta talk about that too, because you need to have your loan ready when you go to the dealership. These motherfuckers been hitting your credit 5,000 times at the dealership. And you need to have your loan ready to go.
And it stops them from structuring the deal because all they're doing is the same thing. So that's when they be like, we're going to give you our insurance on top of that insurance, and we're going to charge you for the wheel package because they already know you approved for 14. The car 10, they just filling up 14.
Might as well get it. We got it. Nah,
nigga. Yeah. You know, you gonna walk in there. Yo, the shit said 10. Here, Capital One said write it for 10. All right, I'll meet in the front. Pull my shit up, please. Whatever it is. But a lot of places, a lot of subprime lenders, meaning people with really bad credit, where you would get like a 15% car interest loan and shit like that. Yeah, they stopped. They now have an overflow of used cars that dealerships can't move. So that means, guess what, people? And this works out for the favor if you do have cash. Car prices are going down. New car prices may not drop as fast unless it's a car that's overly produced. But since there are not a lot of car companies, stop making a lot of cars. So if they usually use that, yo, we push 20,000 Miatas a year, they was like, slow up, player. Let's start with 5 and see how they move. And because steel has not dropped that much, it's still hard, expensive to get. Whatever they making, they not melting down the old cars to turn around and give the shit to the new ones. They not doing that. So you still getting a lot of new cars with less features and less technology and all this other stuff. So it'll be a little bit, but to get a good used car, the prices are dropping. They're slowly starting to drop. Overall, by Christmas, you might be in something nice. I'm just saying, a 2020 range. If you better like, yo, got this shit for 10. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I'll say I'm not really sure because like next month, hopefully by the end of this month, depending if he get his license or not. Like I'm itching for my new car.
Price watch. That's it. Hey, why you got your shit for 7? When the nigga next door got his shit for 5, and they got less miles. What's up, player? What's up? And the Carfax said they got no accidents. What's up?
Facts.
All I'm saying is it's slowly starting to turn. Housing, minuscule drops. Overall, there's a lot of things with supply and demand. They're not building a lot of houses. They're building a shitload of apartments. Houses. They're not building a lot of houses. So the housing prices still may be astronomical in a lot of areas. Look outside those areas. Get a vehicle and drive. You might be able to get something somewhere. Foreclosures are piling up. But the price on it, if they got a high loan, I'm not going to say a bad loan. If they got a high loan, what they might owe, you might be able to come and undercut them, but if the bank would really have to be willing to give it away. You get it? So, for example, they bought this house 2 years ago or a year ago for $500. It's now valuing for $300. They defaulted at $480. You're not trying to pay $480 for some shit that's looking at $300. You trying to come in there, nigga, I'll give you $250 and I'm buying as is. No harm, no foul. No harm, no foul.
So how different is that from? I saw somebody saying like, check, see if anybody owe taxes. You pay their taxes and then they owe you.
So
type
if
situation.
it's a tax lien, the thing is you would pay their tax lien, and now by default you have the right to become the owner of the property because you paid off the bill of the property.
Right.
So imagine you buying clothes and you're at the register and you're like, shit, I'm $5 short. And I come over and I'm like, I got $5. But I pay the $5, but I take all the shit you were buying.
Until I pay.
Oh, no, nigga, it's mine.
Oh, it's yours.
Right. So once you pay the tax lien after a year, theoretically, this is general. I mean, it may differ in every state and township. They have the right to buy it back. So if I come and pay your tax lien, you have a year right to come pay me what I paid. So if I paid $20,000 for your shit, so theoretically I can't just kick you out the same day. But usually if you down bad, you down bad. If they don't, then I have to fill out paperwork after that year saying I want to take over ownership of said property. And I'm not responsible for any. Usually if there are no bills or bills.
Whatever.
Yep.
Just come straight
because
in
I
and take
paid.
over.
So you got the shit. So long story short, you got it for $20,000. And some people don't know they have the right to get it back after a year. But where you coming up with that money? Because you was down bottom. You should be able to get because your houses have equity, you can get a home equity loan. So, but you can't get a home equity loan because now you have a tax lien against your shit. You see?
So many loopholes.
And
just
somebody
like
brought, but
get you.
It's ignorance. If you have the lack of the knowledge, here I come with all the rules. Rule 17, no problem, player. I got it. It's mine. Oh no, now Rule 19, I'm doubling down and I got it.
Well, I think this always happens a lot, especially with, I would say, like married couples or couples, no matter what you are, you're a couple. Because, there's always that, oh, I want a house. People
Yes.
lay demands and shit down, and we literally can't afford a fucking house right now, but you want a house. So you're putting us in, further debt, and next thing you know, something happens, and one leaves the other, and you stuck with that shit.
So, yeah, if you married, you're talking about community property. You can give up the rights to your half, whoever leaving whoever. So meaning, the house hers, that bitch sell it, I don't get nothing from it. But she took it in lieu of insurance. Whatever your lawyers work out. You get what I'm saying? Or alimony or some bullshit.
Right.
You can sell it and both walk away, and then whatever we got out of the sale, 50-50. You take your piece, I take my piece, no problem. Go be invested in a new house. Go get your own shit. Go get my own shit. Whatever. You talk about community property, yeah. Whatever the case may be,
right.
you can split it down a couple of ways, but it becomes hard because you see a lot of minorities that don't know these rules. So then here comes not just anybody.
Trevor.
Yeah, with the money. But here's the thing. So Trevor gets a loan. Trevor keeps the shit up. He gets a loan and buys up all your fucking tax properties because he knows he done paid attention to the town and they're going to develop that land. You guys are piss poor broke. And you're not paying attention towards it. So I always get mad because my family lost a lot of land not paying taxes.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, what y'all owe? Like, when I became older, I'm like, y'all niggas only owed like 50 grand?
Yeah, it could've been
Over
worked out.
years?
Yeah, it could have been worked out.
You see what I'm saying? And then out of the prices of these shitholes, they want like 300-400. So I could have got up to 70% loan. So I got the loan and just started paying the loan back. That would have been the mortgage. Paying the loan back, fix up the house. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Rent that
yeah.
bitch out, whatever the fuck. Shit.
Hand
They
on
want to
fist.
buy it, so now, well, give me a great offer. Yeah, I take it. I pay my loan off, and I'm walking the fuck up out of here. Y'all have a great day.
Go grab something new.
You understand what I'm saying? So people understanding what the asset value of it is where people start to lose. You know, even if you own a shack, even if you own the land, even if you own something, you know, and sometimes it may not be worth at the moment, but it may blossom in 10 years or repurpose it. There's a lot of foreclosures that are fucked up. And I mean fucked up. Yo, the basement flood. We ain't fixing that. Why would you? You wasn't paying for shit. Yo, we not doing this. Okay. You can go check the pre-foreclosure list. You can check the foreclosure list. The banks don't want to own the property. They really want to sell. So if you are in great standings, you have good income, and if you can put together a decent price, the bank they're going to take their time on the foreclosure because they ain't got shit to lose. We're not making no money off of it, right? So I want to see if you're going to up your offer. I may make you wait for a year. So that house that we saw that they defaulted when they brought it for $500, they owed $480. They couldn't make any more payments. It got foreclosed. So they missing $480,000. Interest on that bitch is a lot. They want you to buy it at $480, right? They would love it. But you throwing bids are like $350. I'm losing $120,000 already. The bank is hurting.
Yeah.
But you throwing bids at that. You're like, yo, ain't nobody really buying this shit. I'll take the foreclosure as is. Because they don't come in and they're not like you're selling it from property from one person to the next. Like when you go buy something and you're like, hey, man, y'all need to get new furniture in here. Then I would pay the extra $10,000. And people do their kitchen up and paint it and all that shit. No.
Yeah, it's one of the main
Banks ain't
places
doing
that get that in the fucking bathroom.
Yes. But banks ain't doing that.
No.
Banks ain't putting no... Ain't cutting the grass. Banks ain't doing... ain't fixing the
We
windows.
can sit on this shit forever.
Ever.
We can sit on this shit forever.
And that's the point. That's why they make you wait when it comes to those foreclosures or estate sales and shit like that. They try to the long con you down. But if you got the patience and the place to be and you sit on it, do it.
Right.
Somebody like in your situation, if you see something going and it was like, yo, it was 3, but you work with a realtor and be like, yo, put in $250. I'm great. I got great credit. I got money. I got money to throw down. It ain't gonna cost nothing else. I got a great job. I'll wait. Pay your rent here. Do. Pay your rent here. Do. What they saying? Maybe yes, maybe no. Okay. Throw it a low offer. I got more money put down. Whatever it is. And so this happens when you get people there to do it. The fear, I'm going to tell you the fear. The fear is you have all these big companies like BlackRock and all these companies in our town that are putting up these big buildings just buying these houses because they have the money. They're not buying them at $480, but they walking in with an all-cash offer.
No, like you said, okay, you got, 4 or 5 of them? What's that? 2.5?
Yep.
I got 1.8, 1.2.
You ain't got to do nothing.
You ain't got to do nothing.
Sign the paperwork.
Sign the paperwork.
I don't
go.
even need keys, player. No, I don't need nothing.
And like you said, especially like in our area we're at, like, I mean, there's so many brand new apartment complexes, which, you know, I think is like in both our favors because I'm still like I might want to move in March or whatever situation may be because that's when my lease is up. But all these luxury apartments, like, all right, I got like 4 or 5 people in this motherfucker. You gonna have to come a little down. I get in on that employee discount type situation. Cause them shits, I'm sorry, man. Them shits across the bowling alley got me, man. Oh my gosh, that shit looked beautiful, man.
Shit's nice. I
Oh
went there,
gosh.
the fireworks, niggas was on top, had the roof. I had the camera with the extra zoom in. I was like, oh, there's black people up there. Look at that. She was all mad. I was like, look, it's a black dude. Hey.
Because they've like say when they first started to what the rent was to what it is now, like it's steady fluctuating.
Yeah.
Steady fluctuating.
Yeah.
You know, and with the situation, like I said, with the fluctuation, I was like, I know something by March. I want that two bedroom they got, man. With the two
shit
master
nice.
bedrooms.
That shit nice.
Bathrooms.
That shit nice, nigga. Look, I'm not gonna knock it. That shit real nice. You know what I'm saying? You just got to know you gonna be paying that arm and a leg. You can afford it, great, but God bless you, and you ain't gonna have no equity in that motherfucking building. You sell out.
It's just the
It's just the experience.
the experience, like, you know what I mean? Like, moving here was like by myself. It was the first. So it was just like.
No, nigga, I know. Nigga, you ain't got to tell me. I just want to get in the motherfucking driveway. Oh, that shit open automatic? Ooh, this shit nice. That's it.
Because, like, that's the only one, like, not even the one that was across from the studio. They didn't have the master bathroom.
Oh, yeah. No.
They didn't have, like, this is the only one in our area that where the master bathroom has its own master bedroom has its own bathroom.
Yep.
So you don't have to share that. And, like, that's, and then the other one, whatever situation may be.
Get a 2-bed, 2-bath.
Yeah. So it's just like, ooh.
Sun coming across, nice little view.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You got a little balcony. You want to throw a little grill out there, whatever situation may be.
Little
A
pool
little
parties.
company.
You
Yeah,
sit
you know
over
what I'm
there.
saying?
Yo, I get it. I be having the same talks at home, too. I'm like, what the fuck y'all want to do? I said it may cost, but I was like, yo, you go there for a year, you work, you save.
My thing is,
Fuck out of Dodge.
I was watching a video on somebody, whatever, the guy who he lives in Thailand now with his wife or whatever, but, he met her there, he brought her here, they went back, and she don't want to be here. They're madly in love or whatever, but, he was, going over the prices of food and stuff like that, and he really breaks all the budgeting down. He's like, well, I'll buy this in bulk because I can save this situation. He said, yeah, I'm paying more money, but in the long run, I'm saving more money when you take, like he compared it to toilet paper. I got the 24-pack.
Yep.
Now, if I bought it individually, it'd be cheaper, but if I get it in a bulk, I save money. So I'm paying more now to save more in the long run. So my thing is, like, from a certain situation, if I can have the little luxury and, like I said, afford the luxury, I'm running on there. Give me that. Especially if I get into that Rise program in January, niggas, pack my shit up, niggas. Pack my shit up.
I get it. And look, I get it. You deserve it. You work hard. You got there. I'm not mad at anybody going for it, dude. That's why I said experience it at least once.
Yeah.
Like, shit, stop living that way all the time. But that's my point. I'm trying to tell people. You can get this shit. It's not unattainable. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nice house is not even unattainable. It's just you have to make the plan and the right moves for it. Don't be stupid. Don't just buy shit for the last minute urge. There's a lot of people out there now who brought shit.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They wanted to buy shit.
Right. House. That I'm a certain age, I'm making a certain amount of money. It's all about house. And also, overspending. Like, just because I'm making more money don't mean I'm gonna spend more money on certain things. Like, certain things I'll cut back or whatever. But if I could get, a better situation, then of course. But it's a lot to play with, man. It's definitely a lot to play with.
It's too many people out there now that are overspending. And that's where we get hit. As we walk into this recession, because you know what's going to happen, and unfortunately, those people in the new apartments, because it's already started to happen, they're going to get hit with that recession. Yo, I had this remote job. I was doing good.
Stopping all of them.
I was making 180, and then I got an email I got fired. So I don't know how I'm going to pay next month rent. And I'm like, So when you got that email, you should have been looking for a new fucking spot, nigga. Within no fucking
Yeah,
30
we're
days.
gonna magnet lock because there ain't no keys in these apartments.
Nope.
We're gonna magnet lock your shit. Don't you gotta worry about that.
You laugh. A lot of them don't have those keys. They give you the fobs and they give you the face ID and shit. Your shit off. They don't even gotta come in no more. They just be like off. Unit 3G off, and you're gonna be sitting at the door. That's it.
Head hitting.
Put the light up. Put the light. They can't see.
Oh my gosh,
Yo,
man.
y'all laugh, but
and that's what I say. Like, I think by, especially like once it truly hit, and like I said, January, because my lease is up in March. January hit, I'll know what's going on with that rise situation, whatever. And like I said, as much as these complexes going up, they're not filling up.
no,
Not even like half.
no.
It come a point in time where they're gonna try to recoup some type of money, like the situation that your sister ran into. It's like, you know what? Just go ahead and okay, sound good to me.
There's what do they have? They have there's a couple of the Airbnb guys that almost got bust. Airbnb is taking a beating.
Taxes, nigga, it's not worth it.
Well, now they're forcing these niggas to pay tax. You got to remember, those niggas wasn't paying taxes on the shit. That shit was just like the Uber money. That shit went unchecked for years. It was just like you was caking. Let me get 2 or 3 spots. So what they were doing and what they are doing, they're buying apartment buildings pre-completion. So the record they finished one half and they building another half, right? So they're like, well, let me get it now. Let me get it unbuilt because what they did, they need that money that the people are paying now to finish the project. So they were making deals. We're gonna give you $2,000 a month for a year, but you got to get it now and start paying. We not finished with your shit though. Your shit ain't even got screws in it yet. So they're on it, but they got a unit. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna Airbnb them bitches. Yo, we know you want to go see New York City, so come stay up in this motherfucking place here.
10-minute ride.
10-minute ride. The bus station right there, nigga. You can see it from the room right there. You gonna go right there, catch the bus. You be in the city, have a blast, come right back. You right back here. Just come in and fob in. They're already starting to do that shit. The long runners are gonna catch up. Yeah, it's gonna flop, but they're already on it.
I'm looking forward to it because, like, again, I don't mind paying extra, but it's just more lines of it. It has to fit within my budgets. My budget scheme.
Of course. But that's the thing. You're still looking at a budget. Everybody else, a lot of those people aren't.
Hell no.
A lot of those people don't look at the budget. They don't look at any of that shit there. They look at what they want. They trying to be in the area. And then the worst part is you're going to have a lot of those motherfuckers moving there with young kids. And yes, you got a 2-bedroom, but that shit ain't really young kid habitable.
No, it's not.
That shit is made for 20-year-old adults.
Yeah, it's made
fucking.
for adults. Yeah.
Fucking with money. That's
Give you a
it.
little gym,
Yep.
stuff like that, or the one
Yep.
from the studio. That shit is different. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They got the bowling alley in there and all this other shit. They don't want you to leave the complex. They want everything to be kind of like in-house. You ain't got to leave. Everything's here.
Yep.
But, yeah, they set it up for that situation. And, hey, I'm keeping my eye on them. I seen it changed twice since I keep my eye on them.
Yeah.
So, like you said, with this recession coming.
Everybody pay attention, man.
What's going on with Snap, man?
Get your SNAP benefits because they keeping SNAP as is.
I heard are they going to increase it back or they still going to keep it where it is? I heard the increase might be coming. I might have heard
like
wrong.
how we gave extra for the thing?
Right.
All right. It's very possible. I wouldn't put a bet on it. Because at the end of the day, SNAP is still being paid a federal program. They got tired of paying extra, especially when they found out, the virus wasn't on bananas and shit. So everybody can do as is. But I think that'll be part of his saving grace. Oh, shit, the price so high, inflation got to us. Here's extra $50 in SNAP. Whatever it is. go ahead and get you a pork chop. It's very, very possible.
Because supermarkets,
Implausible.
I'm sorry. I'm seeing, because like I said, there's some Targets that'll be closing soon. Walmart already closed a couple of locations.
Yes.
The one that was close to us used to be 24. Now they just closed.
They
that.
stopped 24
They
hours
stopped
in New Jersey.
24.
I know if for New Jersey they stopped 24 hours. You sons of bitches, please bring back 24 hours. That's all. I'm just saying, bring back 24 hours.
It was fun when it's 24 hours.
I just need to go there where everybody's
2,
not
3
on my
o'clock in
neck.
the morning, you was gonna see something. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
I usually ran into the white folks, the rich white folks coming down from over there. I'm like, hey, you. It's like, yeah, it's cheaper. Because they got tired of shopping by them where that shit was super expensive.
Yeah. Come on down here with the Negroes.
This will affect pantries. I know you love pantries. Now, Amazon is a beast in itself, so we ain't fucking with it. They just buying farms. We want all the chickens. Just don't worry about it.
And they still open up locations, yo.
Well, think about it. They're becoming a conglomerate. They possibly own a monopoly against it. But when it comes to, like, shop rights and all this other stuff, you know, when this stuff they start to give out before it expires and all the things, they're not ordering as much as they were, so it's becoming less food to give away for the pantries. They're not putting in big orders of certain items because they know it's not moving. And what they're doing is, if you go into any of these stores, nobody noticed that they did a remodel. And we're just talking about New York and New Jersey.
They just did a remodel at the fucking. You said that. They just did a remodel at the fucking. Oh gosh, Quick Check on 17. I walked in. I was like, well, what the fuck? I thought I was in the one in Hackensack real quick. I was like, yo, I wasn't drinking. Like, holy shit. So you're right. A lot of these, even Walmart.
That's how you hide it, because you can't. So they used to have a big chip section and a big water section.
Huge.
Shit cut down. Now the water section about as big as this table.
You ain't lying. You're not lying. They used to have that whole line. That's that little portion at the bottom now.
Now it's portion. So it's how to hide it from you guys. We make it look pretty. We put a bow on it. We put it here. We got some sparkles.
Hit it with some Fabiosa, whatever.
Yep.
Free breeze or whatever situation. may be.
Because last time we were looking at bare shelves, if you remember. We get rid of the shelves, and that's what they did. So now you got a big open space. And I was like, yo, y'all don't pay attention to this? I say, is it just me? And you got to be a detailed person. You don't have to be extremely detailed, but you know this shit living like, yo, my shit ain't moved. Walmart did the same. Walmart started putting up motherfucking eye care products. I know you've been to Teterboro. You never had that. You never had that shit right there.
Nope.
They got rid of that. Remember they used to have the security thing when you couldn't walk one day? That shit took an L, nigga. They just threw that bitch out.
Seeing more and more of those selfless kiosks type shit. But you
Put
wasn't
them
gonna
bitches up in a heartbeat, didn't they?
You wasn't gonna get good customer service from them niggas anyway. So
yeah, I wasn't expecting it.
I saw one. I was dead. I think it was like 2 days ago, whatever. And the lady was asking for something. The worker said it's over there somewhere. I said, nigga. Me and the lady looked at each other. I was like, I was flabbergasted. I was like, what you gonna do?
Yeah. Can't
like,
report them.
Start going to Target. You know what I mean? For some reason, their motherfuckers care a little more. I'm sorry.
Can't report them, nigga. They ain't gonna
Yeah.
do that. Yeah.
That motherfucker said over there somewhere.
Yeah. Did you read, bitch? This is how I was saying.
I said, nigga.
Yo. But that's why they always push the app. They got rid of the scanners in the store. Use your phone, and then you scan the item. It's on aisle 6. It's $7, right by the whatever. So all the shit that they tried to say is great for you, it kind of like took the shit away. So don't nobody give a fuck no more. But here's the deal. They're like, I'm going back to the main point. They're shrinking the product. And I know you love, that's why I bring it up, because I know you love pantries. I got no problem with anybody using the pantry. But now it's going to be less pickings for the motherfuckers at the pantry.
No, it has kind of slowed up because, like,
Oh, I don't know about your beast. I don't even try to fucking.
nah.
I don't even try to fuck with that. Y'all niggas throw
I
away
just gave
refrigerators.
motherfuckers 5 pallets of donations on Thursday. I just gave them 5 pallets. So I was trying to explain to them, like, check your local pantry, because like a lot of the product comes from, one of locations like mine's where, like, nigga, they gave away lamb chops.
Yeah.
Like the little lambs.
Yeah.
Little lamb chops. I gave away, I think we donated like 12 boxes of that shit.
Yeah.
We gave away tons of fruit, 6 pallets of, the week prior, we gave away 6 pallets of bananas.
Yeah. And people, please let me tell you, if you have no problem getting on Snap, and I'm saying that you should, don't fucking complain about being offered to go to a pantry.
Oh. Go to a good one, too. Hit me up on the inbox. I'll send you to some ones that I know that we supply or that Amazon close to here that supplies.
Like the audacity of some people, though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, my nigga, what the
I mean, here's the thing. Like, some people you just, like, priorities are all jacked up. They just fucked up. It's not really much you can do about them. It is what it is. You just shake your head and go at it. Whatever, like I said, like, especially these days, like, there's no reason for no one not to have a job. No reason. Like, as of right now, if you want to be a driver for Amazon to deliver, like, the food or other places like that, they give you a $3,000 bonus, nigga. Just think about that. You have a vehicle. They're giving you $3,000 to sign up.
Yeah.
And one of the dudes I got real cool with, one of the drivers or whatever, he was telling me, yeah, they'll give me, they'll give me a 3-hour block, but they'll pay me like $115. Now, mind you, you do the math, when you do the division, whatever situation may be, now you still getting paid more money doing that than you would working in any of these, local shops or whatever. So if you have a vehicle, deliver somebody's packages or deliver somebody food, vice versa, whatever situation may be.
Yeah.
Them niggas be camped back there, nigga. Music be blasting and shit, waiting for orders.
Because what some of those young kids don't understand, it's all it takes is one motherfucker to crack the code. See, that's the shit we don't realize. We done grew up in jobs with fat ass niggas been there, whatever it is, and then been like, young brother, we don't move to the second shift. There's some bullshit like that, right? And it's like, yo, what the fuck? But we supposed to hit the light or something. They done crack the fucking code, and that's what those dudes there. They done crack the code. When I get the third 3 p.m., that lines up everything on George Washington block. So I just drop all of it on one thing and go. That's it. The postal workers, they crack the fucking code. Don't stress for them. Them niggas too. Don't stress for them because they are not moving all that heavyweight and all those big shits. No, sir. No.
Real quick before we move on, I do want to say, like, because I talk to all the people that come through because I always love information because we do this. And I always want to make sure we have information to give to y'all. Their UPS was about to strike, but we didn't do any shows.
Yes. They stopped that.
They stopped it.
Biden was in there, yeah.
So what's happening now is these motherfuckers is getting paid $49 an hour.
I'm not mad at it.
So any full-time guys, they're literally, all of them are making over $100,000 a year now. What's the good thing, but what's happening with that situation? It's going to hit on the back end.
Yeah.
If I got to pay all these people this much more money, it's going to cost you a little more money to send your package. Now, mind you, you're already making less.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry. When Amazon finally starts their shit in 2 years, because they already got the network. While we bringing these cookies to grandma, you want me to take that phone? Over there?
Well, yeah, they're working on the
$32.
phone. They still ain't do nothing for, they still ain't like, so still waiting for more information to come out. We talked about it last month or whatever. We ain't really going into depth with it. So Amazon's in the process now of trying to work out to give discounted phone service to their Prime members.
I saw that shit. And I was like, oh, no.
So just think about that. If you're a Prime member, all right, Not only do you get discounted on packages, and now they literally bring you a package overnight or same day. I'm going to give you a discount on your phone.
Yeah.
And all you got to do is pay this $20 subscription every month, and you get all these benefits.
You would not have to worry about coverage, and we're just talking about U.S. Because anywhere they got a fucking hub, they're going to put up 18 huge-ass antennas. And they could bounce the signal off the fucking trucks. Don't think the motherfuckers won't have a fucking antenna on their back. Every day at 4, my signal gets super strong.
You know what's crazy? You said that shit, yo. Just really look at just
Nigga,
next time you go out of your door, when have you never not seen an Amazon van delivering packages? And all you gotta do is put some kind of reflector or boosters in your vans that are already around.
And that's for the rural. That's for the rural areas.
Nigga.
Over here, they have overlap coverage because they got 4 or 5 hubs. They got a food hub.
Nigga,
they got
stop.
this hub. They got an extra one.
Stop. Could you imagine that shit? Where would you not have
First of all,
service?
AT&T and Verizon will come there and shoot up the motherfucking. They would just roll up in their vans. Be like, yo, we supposed to get phone service today? Oh, that nigga holding. You better not, never.
Could you really imagine how scary that shit would be?
And the technology already exists.
It's there. And they haven't even played. Remember, they got their fleet of planes. They got their drones. They got pharmaceuticals that they ain't do nothing with yet. It's still sitting on that shit.
All I'm saying is.
And all they plants are going, what's the name?
Oh, what, solar?
No, all their plants are going robots. So they're getting rid of a lot of.
You knew that shit was coming. Them niggas was talking about tech.
They're getting rid of the new ones in Staten Island. I'll be going there shortly for training. So it's this big thing, and the robots go down, grab it, drive to the thing, drop it, and then their sort is there. So they're pretty much getting rid of half of their employees. So who it's not going to affect is situation we told you earlier, which is the technicians, because robots can't fix themselves. So we're still hiring. I was saying, like, we're hiring every fucking week.
That's why they were trying to tell you guys to push the technician jobs, skilled jobs, laborers. That's what they're trying to tell you guys to do. Pick it up, do it, learn it.
Got it. You got to. Fuck everything else, man.
Starting at 27, and that was the girl, 27. I'm the only one of my friends who ain't got to worry about job security.
Because my thing is, like, you know, what are you going to college for at this time? Like, really? I mean, I understand if you're going to be like a lawyer or something like that. That's understandable. But all these other jobs, nigga, this shit's is done. That remote shit, they getting rid of that shit. My boss worked from remote, and they already told him, yeah, you have to pick a site, and that's going to be your home. Yeah, we're not doing remote anymore. A lot of them shits is going bye-bye.
Yeah, they wasn't letting y'all eat high off the hog all year round, man. That shit can't happen. It sounded great, and too many of y'all started cracking the code. I blame social media for letting that secret
everybody know what's going on.
I'm dead ass. Because you could have easily got a VPN and been in Mexico for the longest.
Hey, look at my VPN.
You could have
in Mexico.
Yep.
VPN saying I'm still in the United States.
Dead ass. Oh, you need
I'm
me
over
there?
here with Carmen giving me a foot massage and shit, cutting my toenails.
Yo, you need me there? Well, give me
right
tomorrow
up.
morning,
Yeah,
and I'm
fly
on the
right
red
up,
eye right there. I'll be right there. Fly in, pop it out, and fly right the fuck
And I've been
back
saving hella money. Because
Yep.
all I had to do was get a P.O. box while I still had my apartment. Get rid of my apartment. I still got my P.O. box.
Yep.
So I still have an address.
Yep.
Nigga.
Yo, they going back to their old ways.
Get a trade, people. Get a trade.
You laugh. There's other niggas. There's
I'm
niggas with
saying.
PhDs getting out trades and shit. Yeah.
I told my son, nigga, you graduate, you going. It's plumbing, electrical, or HVAC. You got 3 choices.
Look,
Pick.
it's gonna be rough. as we're hitting the third quarter already. We going into it. The fourth ain't gonna be better. It's gonna go straight downhill. And if they start saying the hard R out in public, we gotta go. Put yourself in a situation, learn, do whatever the fuck you can. They really going back to that old world thinking. Shit, just because they made you take that jab don't mean they motherfuckers brung new rules. You get what I'm saying? They ain't trying to give them extra checks. They making motherfuckers work for it. Everything he's doing is to relieve the economy in a certain way. So, me not letting your credit scores drop to negative 82 means you guys can breathe a little longer. But now your rent up. And also to feed you and your badass little kids, that shit up. So what you gonna do?
You're going to get it one way or the other. But I tell you right now, man, trade is where it's at, man. They got to fix it. They got to fix it. Like I said, like me being at the location I am, like I got like a up on, a lot of my other people who are in the situation. We're up. And then now I'm about to get trained with the robots. Resume pad. Send him over there. He can work at any location. We had him over there with the refrigeration. We had him over there with the conveyor belts and the motors. And now, with the robots and the arms, he's trained. Oh, we can send him everywhere.
Those robots in the arms, don't get it twisted. They being everywhere. Target was just talking about the shit because it wasn't Walmart doing the same shit he just talked about. A big ass machine dumping shit in the middle and a couple people putting shit in boxes. Yep. So they all about to get on the same program. McDonald's, we was talking about it a year ago, had the fry flipper that they had that shit showing at one of the CES things. Shit timed it, threw it out, shook it, put it in there, dumped it, had the machine sprinkled with salt. Shit just sitting under the wall, waiting to get picked up.
Had to pay nobody, no insurance, no vacation time.
I fired 2 niggas to get rid of that.
But when that mom started moving, who you think they called?
Yeah.
To come fix that shit.
Come fix it. First of all, we got a backup already on site. Oh, A down. You hit this button, hit the lever, put B on, and call that nigga to come in immediately. Call him to come in.
You got to get in the field. That's always going to be transportation, social worker type situation. You'll always have a job. And, what I'm looking at, I think the brackets are going to change. Like there's always been, middle class, high class, low class type situation. I think it's going to shift.
Nigga, it's already shifting. The middle class is gone. So they used to always break down from your age group up. You had high, middle, and poor. The low and then middle was always broken in 3. You had low middle class. You was check to check, nigga. You was an inch away from being poor. That's it. And a lot of us came out of that motherfucker. Middle class. Those are niggas who could take a vacation. We ain't say you was in Disney World, nigga. We just said you could take a vacation.
We're going to Maryland, eat some crab.
That's it. Yeah. You put hot sauce on your shit. You fancy, nigga. Your dad got a station wagon. You punk ass nigga, whatever it is. And then you have high middle class. Those are the motherfuckers who could just sit there and we can go to Disney World. And we can go do that. And if I really push hard to too high, I can be high class, you know what I'm saying, and be good. But leaving shit to my kids, the high middle class is what you saw like on TVs when you're watching movies and shit like that. Your Ferris Bueller's and all that shit, nigga. Parents still working, but kid got all electronics. Doing this, doing that. The middle class is dying.
Yep.
Dying.
Be careful out here, people.
It is dying.
You got time to teach your kids, put them in the right overall pace, and even ones who are still young. I went back to school in my early 40s.
It can be done.
And now reaping the benefits of it.
Yeah. Shit can be done. You can always change. If you're every day above ground, you can change all your situations. You start to change your circumstances.
2 years, now I'm good.
Yeah.
Like I told my son, you go there in the daytime, you graduate 1 year.
Yeah. look, get yourself in a situation, people. There'll be advantages for certain people who can do it, and there'll be disadvantages for the rest of us that can't. You know, you don't want to be on the disadvantaged side too much. Some way it's going to hurt everybody, but you don't want to be in that shit too much. You know, we got to ride out a recession, and they talking that shit may last at least 2 years.
Get your
best.
multiple income household and find you multiple streams of income. So, like I said, if you have a job and you got an hour or you off, like say if you work Monday through Friday, you got Saturday and Sunday off, take a Saturday, man. Like I said, deliver some packages, man.
Yeah.
Do it for 4 or 5 hours, get you $300-400 and go the fuck home.
Yeah.
Because like dude was telling me, he said it was a 3-hour block. He said, I finished it in an hour and a half, but I still ate all the money.
But see, that's the thing. If you can rock on that shit, and if you able to pick up, I don't know if you can or you can't. You can pick up another joint that way. Now you good, golden.
Once
And
you
keep
deliver,
flowing.
even if they give you like say where he was breaking it down to me, he said they gave me a 3-hour block. He said I finished in an hour and a half. I just grabbed another one.
Yep. You become the leader of your own path. That's it.
One extra day, 5 hours, 2-3 hours, or you could just do the 3-hour block for $115 and go home. But you just made $115.
Telling you, man. Telling you.
There's many ways. We did many shows and show you people out there how to make extra income just from taking photo receipts of pictures of your fucking receipts that you already spent money on. You're home all day, play the solitary games or whatever. You got people that make hundreds of dollars a day playing them shits, man.
Yo, in America, there's ways for you to get extra income.
No way for you not to have no money in your pocket. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's why people rush here. That's why the motherfucking people come here without getting cards and all the shit. That's why they come here. You can come here and still make some cash and go. People will pay you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything else, homie?
Nah, that's it, man. Get your shit ready.
Thank you. I was going to talk about the pool. I don't want to talk about the pool. Fuck that shit. That shit was funny. That shit was funny as hell, though. But we'll have everything formatted properly for y'all next week. I wanted to talk about something, but I didn't have all of the research that I wanted. I didn't want to give it to y'all half-ass. So we'll see y'all next week. Swallow your pride, Joe.